Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elson Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you to No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get started right away. This is the first sequel of 2013 I'll be undertaking, along with a couple of continuations of my other projects. And I just got to say, I wanted to start with this one, because this is probably one of my favorite games of all time, and we'll get into a little bit more details on that later. But it's kind of weird. If you've played this game, you kind of will be like, well, why? It doesn't... I'll explain in a little bit. Because this introduction is kind of lengthy, and right here I think we do believe we've got a somewhat familiar face, but we select our difficulty just like in the prior game. You can't play on the hardest mode unless you've already beaten the game already, and to actually be able to play on that, you know, it transfers all your money, all your stats, and all your weapons, and I'm not really a fan of having all my things souped up, so we're going to start from scratch. We're going to be playing on mild, so expect a little bit of heartbreak this first early part when we're sucking.
I'll never forget that night. For the first time in 120 years, snow fell on Center Destroy. It was a sign. Another change, both beautiful and deadly, was coming.
It's called fashionably late fuckface.
Travis, touchdown. This place bring back any memories?
It's only where my last killing spree started. All those screwed up ranking fights. Now why would I remember that?
It'll be your blood this time, when I avenge my brother! Draw!
Brother? Who?
Don't you remember the man you fought here?
No. Can't say I do. Guess he didn't make an impression. Must have been crazy weak.
You insensitive prick! You killed him and you don't even remember! You know how humiliating that is?
Sorry. I don't keep a death diary. And in case you're wondering, I'm even stronger now.
You will lose! You've got no chance of winning this!
You're something else. I haven't been so worked up in ages. When you see your bro in hell, tell him he's still a douche!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first fight, which happens to be our tutorial against Skelter Helter, which is the brother of Helter Skelter, which is the first victim that Travis killed in the beginning of the first game, if you guys recall that, if you guys even noticed. Now, when we played this in Red Zone, I don't know if you guys know this, but I did a walkthrough of Red Zone when it first came out, and this is one of the 5 characters that we were able to fight, and he wasn't too bad, but he was kind of like, eh. This is kind of one of the more kind of characters. I mean, his only purpose here is to kind of, you know, continue the story. You know, he kind of does set off the story in a sense, but it's not really, it's nothing like too like breathtaking, because we won't ever hear from him after this again. But it's whatever. So here's Skelter Helter, and so okay, so it's gonna tell us everything about the game, and wow, talk about unrendered Travis there. A lot of this game is incredibly similar to the first one. The combat is virtually unchanged from the last game. So, okay, I get it. I just hate these goddamn tutorials. Throwing off my groove, man. Okay, so we just have to get him down to a certain amount. Right now we have the Blood Berry. It's not very good. I'm too used to playing with the way better weapons. God damn it, the Rose Nasty is amazing. Okay, so and also I am playing on the Wii. This is the only platform that this is available on. So okay, thank you. So I wish nothing just came up. We don't need to hear any of this. All right, whatever. So anyway, he's gonna be really annoying here. He's just guarding like no tomorrow. He's got a gun and he looks like goddamn Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. Swear to God. All right, so we're gonna have to book it out of here because he's gonna shoot me. Okay, so we can go ahead and recharge ourselves here. This is a lot more useful than using the PlayStation, but it's still kind of a little wonky. I'm playing this on the Wii U, actually, just because my Wii is kind of starting to read shit badly, or poorly, I should say. So, anyway, again, with the last game, wrestling moves are going to play a monumental, yes, thank you, monumental role in taking out bosses, doing a lot of damage, especially when we get our strength up via the gym. So, here was the first phase of him completed. Blocks way too much, I swear to God. God damn it. It looks like a One Direction-ified Cloud Strife. That's just me. I don't know.
Hello? What would you like me to do? So, it's you again. I know, because you never say a word. It reminds me of the ocean. Your calm breaths, like the faint sound of waves. You know, I used to love the beach. So what should I tell you this time? Oh, it was snowing today. It's strange what triggers our memories. I'll never forget. That night, for the first time in 120 years, snow fell on Center Destroy. It was a sign. Another change, both beautiful and deadly, was coming. Blanketed in white, the city never looked so beautiful. But anything so pristine must be cursed. White turned to red, and he lost his mind.
So this is a fairly recognizable figure. It's not difficult to figure out who Sylvia Crystal is, especially with the very sweet mode that we indulged ourselves in the last game in Red Zone. Okay, so Cloud, I'm going to go ahead and kick your ass. I'm just waiting for him to make his move. You'll notice the tiger in the corner seems to be a little bit interested in our going abouts. And that's basically our dark side mode meter right there. When he's getting up and at him, we'll be able to go into dark side mode, ecstasy mode rather, and do quite a bit of stuff, which is very useful for us. God, I'm trying to do moves that we don't have yet. Anyone who's trained Gene, quote unquote, that's all I'll say for now, since we'll talk about it in a minute. I'm trying to do that move, but it's not working out too well because we don't have it. So anyway, like I said, combat is basically unchanged in this game, but there are a lot of differences. It's so much more satisfying in this game for whatever reason. I don't know why. We get 4 weapons later on, and they're quite useful. A lot better than the one we have now, the Bloodberry, which is just irritating. I'm gonna go run and grab some health because we're not doing too well right now. I'm kind of still rusty. Played this like a week ago last time, so I'm just gonna go right off memory. This is going to be a short game, by the way. When I do, there will be certain parts where it's just straight up mundanity, and I will end up actually just skipping through it, or more or less just speeding it up, because it's completely unnecessary to have to do that nonsense and show it all. So I'm going to, just for your sake, I'm going to be just speeding it up with anything. It's just killing people. And this game is basically No More Heroes 1, just with a nice glossy finish. I mean, just seriously, if this was the first game, that would have been amazing. Like, I don't know. But it's unfortunate that this game did so poorly, because it's a good game. I like it, and there's more reasons why. But this game is a hell of a lot darker than the first one. But I would say it's like substantially more enjoyable and funny than the last one. So I don't know. Some of the humor in the last game was really kind of like, like not really like questionable. I mean, it was funny the first time, but it's not like long withstanding like witty humor. And I'm about to lose my thing here. So, God, can we make you dizzy? God, I'm out. I'm out of my katana. See, this doesn't happen with later weapons. Your bloodberry runs out way too fast, and it's not really. God, why are you going backwards? I'm going. Okay, I'll go this way, please. Now we're still dodging all this. Okay, run over here, run over here. There we go. All right, we got cover. We can go and do this. A lot more useful than the PlayStation controller, if you guys recall. I guess you could use the Wii Motion Plus, or I mean, Wii Motion Plus, the whatever PS Move. Like I've seen people using that, but I couldn't imagine playing this. Now, what's kind of unusual about this game is you could use the classic controller, which was kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know how you'd be able to play it. I mean, I guess they did it with the PlayStation, but I wouldn't with the classic controller. I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, we're about to finish him off here. Skelter Helter, prepare to eat your grave, just like you did in Red Zone. I already said that, right? We already said we fought this guy in Red Zone, and he was a piece of cake. So with that, our first fight is finished. And we get to get a lot of story here, so just prepare for that. Oh. Violence, gore, blood everywhere. Oh. Very nice. Skelter Helter is dead. What a poor person, I swear to God. I mean, he was just mad that Travis didn't show his brother respect after he killed him.
Okay, magnifique! It has been a while, Travis. So, you finally resumed work as an assassin, and still a hygiene-impaired slob, I see.
Sylvia? Is that it? You gotta be kidding. I haven't seen you in 3 years, and that's the welcome I get? How about you fill us in on everything that's happened since the last game? We're not gonna be satisfied until you do, right?
Oh, give me a break. There are people starting from the sequel who don't care about continuity, you know. Besides, it would take forever if I recapped every detail of your fall from greatness. Players would skip it. It's so boring.
Well, I guess you got a point there.
Sometimes you have to look at things from different angles. Now, may I? This man was the 51st ranked assassin. Since you've killed him, that officially makes you 51st. And that means you are qualified to fight in the ranking battles again. So, how about it? If you're a real man, you'll do anything to climb back on top. Because trust me, the view is still very satisfying.
Hold on. Why would I have to start from rank 51 this time?
More competition. The last game's success made assassination trendy.
Yeah, but I already fought my way to #1 before. Shouldn't I get a special fast track to the title fight?
No, but you will get a special prize.
Shut up. You can't bribe me this time. I've already tasted those goods.
But just a taste. This time, you'll get the 5-course meal.
5 course? Wait, I don't get what that means.
Did you know I am a yoga master?
You don't say.
Are you familiar with any yoga positions?
Like, downward dog?
The dog can do all sorts of things. So can the cobra, the rabbit.
Cobra? Rabbit? Like, together? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah! I'm in it to win, baby. #1, here I come!
Hey! We're not done yet. I've got a message for you.
Oh my, he is still alive.
Pain in my ass. Why aren't you dead yet?
Such blind arrogance. Like the naked emperor.
Seriously? I cut off your head?
Travis! You are the loser. This fight was only part of our plan.
Our plan?
I said I'd avenge you killing my brother, didn't I? Well, who's been a brother to you?
What?
Travis. Don't think you can kill without suffering consequences. To kill someone is not simply to end their life.
One must risk their entire being in order to destroy another's. Up until now, you've had it easy. I've taken the curse you gave me, the shackles of revenge, and I'm throwing them back on you. Now it's your turn to be burdened with another's death. It has destroyed me, and it will destroy you too. This is the ultimate vengeance!
Okie dokie there, bro.
Irashamase. I was just, doing inventory. Help you find something?
Nah. We're just here to collect.
Travis.
Aw. So, there we go. So we are at 51 now, as opposed to going straight to 10 in the last game. I wonder how this is going to work out. A lot of this game does have to do with the retro nonsense, but I just want to say real fast. The story in this game, you know, it kind of pisses me off. It makes, I'm glad, but at the same time, it really pisses me off. It pisses off a lot of people too. I think it's really lazy in most parts, actually. But anyway, of course, here we are saving once again. Let's go ahead and save right in file number 1. And let's see how, yeah, this was a long first fight. So start off at rank 51 now. Just be wary. This game goes by really quick, so it's not actually 51 boss fights we're going to have to go through, so just keep that in mind. Don't really have to worry about sitting through 51 people. This is actually going to be probably shorter than Red Zone, considerably, at least 10 episodes, which I think that one ended around 38 or so. But this one, you can finish in like 7 hours and be A-okay, so.